Hi, I'm Chad Williams, owner of Lebanon Antique Mall, soon to be known as Collect Company, or AKA Collect Co, here in Lebanon, Tennessee. And we're going to be doing an unboxing video today for Led Zeppelin's BBC Sessions. They call this the Super Deluxe version. There is two versions of this in print. I stock the Super Deluxe, and I'll tell you why as we get later in the video, but simply it has the original album and then a lot of other extras, so I'd recommend go ahead and getting this one. It's not much more and has a lot of extra stuff on it, but I'm going to give my quality review check. This is the first Led Zeppelin box set I've ever opened, and we've bought and sold a lot of them. I was going to slowly start adding them to my collection, and I figured I better do something that I don't have anything of on vinyl, and that's BBC Sessions. Probably too, this one's pretty special to me sentimentally. I'd say this was the first time I ever heard Led Zeppelin live. I think I was over at my uncle's house. I know I was at my uncle's house, John, my dad's brother, and he handed me the double CD set. He was like, "Do you know what this is?" Of course, if y'all know my Uncle John, you can envision this pretty accurately. And I said, "Well, I'm familiar with Led Zeppelin." I was very young, but I knew Led Zeppelin. I'd already discovered them. And he was like, "Take this home and listen to it." And that was my first time really experiencing Led Zeppelin like this. So raw and just, I was already bought in, but this really sold me. This has my favorite version of Black Dog on it. I'll read the track list and everything else, but What Is and What Should Never Be, I love the live version on here. And plus there's a couple tracks that, aren't actually on Led Zeppelin studio albums, like The Girl I Love, She Got Long Black Wavy Hair, and Traveling Riverside Blues, Something Else. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it open, and then I'm going to try to figure out what's all in here and how it's packaged. I'm going to try to save the shrink wrap, but the way it opens, I don't think it's possible. It opens like this, so I don't think it's possible. So I'm just going to cut out around the edge here. Honestly, I've opened, well, for my personal collection, a few box sets, but I hadn't really got down. I've seen how some people open these and they're able to save the shrink wrap, but I watched somebody do it on the Black album, Metallica. I'm thinking about doing that one next, Metallica's Black album. We've still got a few of them in stock, and so I'm going to peel this off, just like that. Let's see what the first piece is. Just a little insert, so it's actually a back cover. This little insert there, definitely going to keep that. You got the Led Zeppelin, we'll leave that on as long as it'll stay on there, the original front shrink, but it's got the Led Zeppelin foil Swan Song track listing. Now let's see if we can pop it open here. All right. I'm already impressed. Let me read the hype sticker before we go any further. 3 CDs and 5 LPs on 180 gram vinyl. There's the hype sticker I'm reading. Every track Led Zeppelin performed for the BBC, 8 previously unreleased performances, includes Sunshine Woman, Communication Breakdown, and What Is and What Should Never Be. I think there's like 3 versions of Communication Breakdown that was just on the original BBC Sessions. HD audio download card, individually numbered album cover art print, 44-page book including photos of the band, venues, plus memorabilia from the BBC archive, compilation, produced and mastering, supervised by Jimmy Page, which he's been doing all the Led Zeppelin remastering. So, all right, it's got a little flip tab here to help easy access to the content. So, flip that open. Wow. I'm liking what I'm seeing already. So, right here I have pulled out 2, 4, 5 discs and a book. Kind of looks like what's on the front of the original cover. And a picture here, I've seen that picture before. Glossy cover. It's not paperback, but it's not hardback, kind of in between. Looks like the original master recordings there. Those are some of the original, if I'm correct, pretty sure those are some of the original Atlantic promotional photos. I look forward to really reading this. I don't know the whole history of these sessions. I just know they're epic, but I'm definitely going to take the time, probably while I'm listening to this later. Looks like the contract, maybe, yeah, 32 pounds. Wow. Couldn't book Zeppelin for that now. This is really neat. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm biased. I mean, Led Zeppelin is my favorite band, hands down. Next would be the Beatles, but I'm being going to be very biased for this, and probably for the audio review too. So, okay, I won't spoil too much for you. Well, I'm not going to read every page. Let's take a look at the actual vinyl. That's what I'm most interested in. So each jacket appears to have an individual, unique cover. Yep, kind of showed that on the back, I believe. Track listing. There's another foil hologram. See what the vinyl looks like. Standard white paper jacket. It is poly-lined. I like that. So many new albums. I've been listening to a lot of new vinyl just tonight, and so many new LPs I get out, and they're not poly-lined, and they're not in like an anti-static, and it leaves these little paper fragments all over the vinyl, and it just bothers me so much, because then I'm trying to wipe them off with a cleaning cloth, and just any little scratch I'm making on the vinyl, I know it's not going to really hurt it, but still, I want them pristine. I know y'all feel the same way. So vinyl looks immaculate, as you would expect. I mean, it's brand new. 180 gram. It's got a custom label there, Robert Plant from the cover. Robert Plant's the custom label on both sides there. So this is disc 1. I did say I was going to read the track listings, but there is a bunch. But let's just sample what's on this. You Shook Me, I Can't Quit You Baby, Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused, The Girl I Love, She Got Long Black Wavy Hair, What Is and What Should Never Be, Communication Breakdown, and Traveling Riverside Blues. So that's the first disc. Let's just look at the jackets of each one. Each jacket's glossy. It's got that new smell to it. Love it. Disc 2, the Led Zeppelin, the complete BBC sessions on the spine. You got John Bonham, Jimmy Page, Whole Lot of Love, Something Else, Communication Breakdown, Can't Quit You Baby, She Shook Me, and How Many More Times. Third jacket, John Paul, Robert. Let's do a disc check on this one. This one has Black Dog on it. My favorite live performance of Black Dog. Yeah, I like this. You're not pulling it out. There's just, maybe a couple of flakes of something, as you expect, but I pulled out it was actually that Neil Young Harvest album that I listened to the other night. It's just in a white standard jacket, and had little where they punch the sleeves out for that hard stock. They punch those out, and I guess they need to run them through like an air blower or something to get all the fragments, but they're already trying to get that stuff out. There's jacket 4, picture of the band, Stairway to Heaven, Going to California, That's the Way. I love those. And A Whole Lot of Love medley, how they do a 15-minute version of that. And then here is, this is really cool, and this is why you probably should grab one of these. This is my last copy, and I'm obviously keeping this one. This one's mine forever, but the reason I went ahead and did this video is I've got more on the way. I went ahead and ordered a bunch of these. I went ahead and said, well, I better get them. This is number 3,952 of 30,000. So, I mean, this series, they only made 30,000. That's not to say that they're not going to make, 30,000 again when these people are still buying these in 20 years, which they will be. Led Zeppelin's not going anywhere. Now this is unique. This is kind of negative, black. And this is stuff that I don't think has ever been released before, especially on vinyl. So I'm sure it's out there somewhere in a boot, but officially released by Zeppelin. I'm definitely keeping this one. It's where they're glossy. It's got my fingerprints already over it. So, all over it. Okay, so that's LP5. I'm going to put the print back there. LP4, 3, 2. I like what I'm seeing. There's the book back on top. Now let's see. There's still some contents in the box. I hope I'm in frame. I'm still experimenting with this new setup here. I don't have a good area to do these unboxings. So, 3 CDs. First, there's the download card. And we have 3 CDs. Let's pop them all out. And this is everything. It's, 5 LPs? 5 LPs, and everything's condensed on 3 CDs. Just nothing special with these, kind of just a cardboard flip case. It looks like they're gatefold, except for this one, just a single, all with the official foil or a hologram on that. So that's really cool. I'm gonna pop those back into place. So overall, my score on the packaging, I like what I see here. I guess pros, really well put. I like this little tassel thing here to help pop everything back. Everything's neat, glossy, shiny. I guess if there could be anything, I think the other Led Zeppelin sets, the book is hardback. So splitting hairs, they could have spent a couple extra dollars per book and made it a hardback, but it is what it is. I look forward. I'm liking what I'm seeing in here. Looks like a lot of stuff. I've looked and read through a lot of Led Zeppelin books. Some of this I've never seen before. So, and it looks like there's descriptions of each song. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to spoil that for y'all. So I'm not going to tell too much about that. And I don't want to, when I look at it, let me see how easy it is to repackage this. Let's pop it all back in there. Slide fits like a glove. So on the back, yeah, let me see this right here. So this BBC Sessions, and then below it says Top Gear, Chris Grant's Tasty Pop Sunday, which I think those were like the British radio station shows when they were debuted. So this is all BBC Sessions. Of course, it's the British radio. And then it looks like they were maybe appearing on those shows. I think that's kind of some of the background on it. And then we've got, it says in concert, so maybe that's where they played an entire live show for the BBC. Then over here, the additional says same thing, in concert, rhythm and blues session, Chris Grant's Tasty Pop Sunday, and then Top Gear. I've seen Top Gear a lot on different, it must have been a British radio show. I need to really do my history on that, especially if I'm going to continue to do these reviews and do a Facebook channel. I really need to study more in-depth stuff and maybe do some research before I do open one of these, but I'd rather open it kind of unknowledgeable and then figure it all out later, as probably y'all want to do the same thing. So my score on the packaging, A+, which A+, which I guess is around a 9.5. I did say I'm biased towards Led Zeppelin, but just that's on the music. This packaging though is extraordinary. So I've also heard the other Zeppelin box sets are great. If there's maybe a specific one you want me to open, maybe like a double or expanded one like Physical Graffiti, and let me know. So right now, most of them are in print. I just ordered all of them again. You know, Led Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, 4, House of the Holy, Physical Graffiti, Presence. Coda is an expanded one. And then the neat ones are the live. So BBC Sessions, there's this is a super deluxe. There's one that's cheaper that has less. I wouldn't get that. I would say go ahead and get this. It's not trying to talk you out of more money, but if you're going to get something, I would say get everything you can get on it. Same thing with Song Remains the Same. But I do keep both in stock because they do not reissue Song Remains the Same in just an LP size jacket. I don't think they ever have. So, you know, you can get all the other Zeppelin albums in just a standard LP size, not with Song Remains the Same. It comes in a 4 LP box set, which retails for about $150. Then there's an expanded Song Remains the Same with, you know, all the Madison Square Garden stuff and more tracks, and I'm not for sure everything that's on it, but that's like $100 more. That might be the next one, because I'd be more excited to get this stuff and see stuff and hear stuff on vinyl that I've never heard before than maybe some of the studio albums. So I would recommend, if you're going to add to your Zeppelin collection, get these first. Or if you want to be a completist and start with Led Zeppelin 1, that's actually one of the toughest box sets to find. Get that and contact us. I just did a big order, and I was getting tired of selling out. I've got one customer. If you watch our Facebook sales, you've probably seen him ask, Mr. Randy Anderson up in Canada. He's wanting a complete set. He's going to start with the studio albums first. So I said, I'm going to go ahead and just order a bunch. We'll store them in the back. You can't go wrong with Zeppelin box sets. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Please make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. We're live on Facebook 3 or 4 nights a week selling records. We've got a 10,000 square foot store here full of vinyl. I'm out every day buying. Customers bring in, and people off the street bring in vinyl to sell every day. So we get a lot of oddities and rarities. We've got consignment collections coming up Tuesday, Fred Goodwin's sale. A lot going on here. So if you like vinyl, this is the right station, the right channel. And check us out on Facebook. That's where we do all of our selling. We really don't put anything out in the store until it goes through Facebook Live too. So check those sales out. You'll like them if you're a record buyer, record collector. So Led Zeppelin, the complete BBC sessions. I'm going to go listen to it. It's very late right now, but I have nothing to do except listen to this and work on more records. So we're going to give it a spin. I'll let you know quality review in the comments. I got a new system set up over here. I'm going to put it in the group. Everything's for sale. And I just listened to Nirvana, Nevermind, the Palace pressing. I was blown away. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this sounds like. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at Lebanon Antique Mall, aka soon to be known as Collect Company. Thanks for watching.